Good evening and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming series. I didn't screw up lobbies or anything and we are good to go. We have the members of Unemployed Gaming versus Reborn Knights Red. This is a Division B West matchup, and now you're probably sitting at home and you're like, hold on, I have no idea where we are on maps. I got you, don't worry. The home team this evening is going to be Unemployed Gaming. They lost the coin flip. Reborn Knights Red opted for first pick in game number 1. They banned out Braxis Holdout and Sky Temple. I have that right? Yeah, I have that right. Okay, cool. Dragonshire and Tomb of Spider can be banned out by Unemployed Gaming, and we're going to be having Volskaya Foundry picked by them as our first map of the night. At least for this best of 3. We have Malthael and Tychus being banned out. A lot of... Ooh, are they trying to go Cho'Gall right now? ETC and a Newbrack will be banned on the right-hand side as well. Oh, hey, it's Day. Thanks for coming by, friend. I hope you're having a great day. Bandit's not stressed? I hope he's not. Take 2? No, Cat Peach. It was we never screwed up anything ever. No, it's been perfect stream. No, we managed to do it. I did so many things way too quickly in between games, and I wasn't paying attention as I was also trying to do too many things. But hey, thank you, Stark, for the spooky worm. Determined Donut, thank you for coming by as well. That's a very good name. Alrighty, let's see what we get here as Garrosh and Lucio will be picked up on the left-hand side. A lot of mobility with that, a lot of great control. And then we are going to be having Anduin, Jaina, and Diablo on the right. That's a lot of synergies right there. Anduin has great lockdown with the Chastise. Jaina has great follow-up with the blow-up. And then Diablo's a great initiator as well as just... he can maneuver a lot of heroes in some of these fights. But going into Garrosh might be a little difficult. A lot of people have always said that Garrosh into Diablo is a little bit easier because Diablo dives onto you and you just whoop, throw him away. Take 1. See? Day knows what's up. All the Pog slides in chat. Pog slide, best slide. Banning Malthael, Tychus, incoming Cho'Gall. Stark, that's what I want too, but we're not getting it. Where's the Cho'Gall? This is going to be our Zeratul and... I want to have nice things in the Nexus, and you do this to me. Reborn Knights Red, how can you do this to me? I just want nice things in the Nexus. Imperius and Zarya will be picked up on the left-hand side. So far, triple frontline coming out from the members of Unemployed Gaming. Anduin, Jaina, Diablo on the right. They're going to need a solo lane, maybe something like a Leoric wouldn't be a horrible idea, into this big beefy front line. Or they could go... Oh. I like the Thrall, but I don't know how I feel about their front line. This Genji is great and all, but like I was thinking that the Thrall might be in the 4-member group. And then you still run that Leoric just to have that bigger front line protecting the Jaina. That's what I'm most worried about, Anduin and Jaina. Sadly, prob's gonna be like Tychus solo because non-fun. Huh? All respect, ban. Wait, that's not what I had in mind. Wait, what? Is this another tank? Oh, so it's mega carry Vala. It's mega carry Vala. I mean, in a sense, it's double support. I guess it's support healer solo lane because like Zarya's not so much really she's not really a bruiser, she's a support by the defined roles. Okay. I like it. I mean, I like the drafts. I'm just a little I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that there's no Cho'Gall. Can't cheat and pick Cho'Gall earlier. Unemployed Gaming can't hire the expensive salary DPS mains. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Genji anymore. That's actually really true. Draft tank Vala because DPS Vala is too expensive. I like the idea that people are buying their heroes. I didn't have enough time to get liquids in between games, so we'll see what we can do with this best of 3 series. But we got it. We're loading in. Let's go ahead and find out who's going to be taking game number 1 in this best of 3 for Division B West. On the left-hand side, we get the members of Unemployed Gaming. Nathan is going to be on the Zarya. Bridge to Death is going to be on the Imperius Tsukini, I think. Sakini is going to be on the Lucio. Rexpa will be on the Vala, and Sturge will be on the Garrosh. On the right-hand side in red, we're going to be having the members of Reborn Knights Red. How fitting. Stock will be on the Thrall, Ninja will be on the Diablo, Rise will be on that Anduin. I'm going to go with Stamp. I know there's an O there, but I'm going to go with Stop. Stamop. It's going to be on the Jaina. That's probably, or on the Genji, and the Jaina will be played by Dane Bao. That's probably completely wrong, and welcome to my stream where your name is never correct because everything is read phonetically. Drafting support Lucio because support Vala too expensive. Jesus. Zua Rose, how you doing, bud? Garrosh with the double groundbreaker right there. Going to be throwing one away into the back line. Ninja's just going to make their way right out of this, and they'll be absolutely fine for now. That's a bit of a rough moment right there. Sorry, I just also realized that I was getting a phone call and my phone was not on silent. There we go. We're all set. We do have this just rotation to the top lane. Genji gonna do fine for now. Stamop. I just break it apart. Like, it's just ST, cool. Mop's at the end, sure. It'll be a tougher fight them down a tier. Knights win, I bet money based solely on the draft and the talent picks. Alright, Shadonis. Are you gonna put a pizza up on the line? What you putting on the line here? That's gonna be Stock taking a lot of damage in the solo lane right now. They actually went for Rolling Thunder. No, that sounds wrong. That's Rolling Thunder, okay. Not a pick that we often do see, I'm not gonna lie. We also do see Agile Dismount for the Genji. Jaina gonna be going into that Ice Lance build with the Winter's Reach at level 1. Not gonna be going for the Fingers at Frost at level 1 for the 10% increased frostbite damage, as well as the mana regeneration and overall pool. We'll see. It's Stampo. Thank you. Why would you put the stamp? Why would you put the O somewhere else? Okay. Sturge is going to be taking a lot of damage. They get the toss onto Diablo. It doesn't go over the wall, and they actually drop the biotic emitter. Excuse me, drop the turret as they pick up the biotic emitter. Misclicking Thrall talents? You think that's what it is? Stopma. Rolling Thunder. Let's actually jump over to the vision really quickly because I don't think I set that up correctly. There we go. Let's actually get that so we can actually see what these members are doing right now on the minimap, as we are going to also be getting our announcement for the objective in 5 seconds here. Sorry, just going to be eating some of that damage from the towers to build up that bar of hers. And I'm looking around the minimap just to see if there's anything going to be breaking out, but both teams playing this fairly safe, fairly really good. I'm not gonna lie, like, both these teams playing it really good. A lot of good camp timings coming out from both. Good invasions that were happening as well over the support camp down here. But we have our first objective, and this could be the break between them. Arcane Intellect for the Jaina as well. Okay. So that's how they're gonna be returning their mana. Well, sorry, I was looking at the minimap while this is happening. I was like, the small anti-synergy right there from the Genji Swift Strike, trying to get the value and overpower for, like, Diablo is just like, nope, no Swift Strike for you, Genji. No damage numbers on your end, but this is going to be the charge coming through for the members of Reborn Knights Red. We do have a Jaina being dropped for now. We'll see if they actually do get the pause. We do have the pause, so let's go ahead and pull it away. Back to Bandit for analysis. Misclicking Zarya talents. We have maximum charge, as well as the give me 20. A lot of regeneration globes, right? Yeah. Well, in a sense. I mean, well, this is more about spending 150 seconds above 50 energy, and they're doing a pretty good job of that. What are they at currently? They're at 83 out of the 150. They spent the majority of their time. Yeah, that's a lot of the time right there spent pretty high in charge. I'm also just trying to look at around this minimap. Okay, so Nathan does have full bar right now. We have a DC currently from one of the players, so we're just waiting to get any sort of word or get them back into this, and then we'll get going back into our game number 1 on Volskaya Foundry. Bandit is too sleepy, missed the game so far. You wouldn't believe this, Shadonis. Get this, get this, get this, get this, get this. He has absolutely everything. He has knowledge of everything that's going on right now. Sorry, they started saying that they were ready, so we're gonna jump back into the game. I couldn't think of a joke. All right, we're back into it. Zarya not turning Garrosh into... Sorry. It's the like Garrosh moving quick is just the animation's always funny to me. 6 to 6 in levels, we're halfway through right there, and this is gonna be 41% charge in favor for Reborn Knights Red. This is gonna be the Genji and the Imperius battling it out over this point for now, as they are gonna be holding those talent tiers extremely close together. Cheetah Garrosh is scary. I agree. What's up, Zergy? How you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by. Garrosh 2 runs. He can travel through time. No Zero rolls. No. Yes, Garrosh is gonna run backwards around the world, so that way he can undo what Sylvanas did. I don't know enough about WoW lore. I just know that people got upset that she burned down a tree. It's just a tree. No, just kidding. I think it's actually a pretty massive tree in the lower world of WoW right there. But still, 7 to 7s in our levels. We are going to be seeing the Biodecomer being dropped right now by the members of Reborn Knights Red. Ninja gonna have to rotate around here, trying to get some of that healing. Toss goes out into Nate in a little, and they're trying to just stay. They're staying alive with all this energy and doing a great job. Nice toss coming out from Sturge as they find another kill right there. Or I guess their first kill right there of the engagement. And now they get this charge over. I think this should be first Triglaw Protector in favor for the members of Unemployed Gaming. Let's cycle through some of the other numbers here. Are they going to try and go for this before it hits? No, they give it over. Diablo's not back up in time. It's not worth it. They'd just be staggering out deaths. So they back off. They wait. And now Triglaw Protector in the hands of Unemployed Gaming will be moving on into mid lane. This is typically what you do see coming in from a lot of these teams. You take out the mid lane front gate, and then you're going to be moving up into top lane. We're going to jump onto the vision right now of Unemployed Gaming to get an idea of what they're looking at and how they're playing this. We do currently see Thrall in bottom lane. They're actually going to be stepping further forward onto this. They're trying to throw Rexpa around a little bit right now. Stamp. Can they get the, oh my god, some 20 health at the last moment right there as the Triglaw Protector continues to push in through mid lane, applying a lot of great pressure right there. Overall, excuse me, that's going to be Ninja with the overpower. There we go, on to Bridge to Death, who does go down, and the Triglaw Protector moves into top lane. 23 seconds left onto this. They open up this gate further, and now they work on the fort. I actually didn't catch this earlier, that they already took out the front gate and that well, and I was like, man, they're really spending a lot of time in this mid lane, but it makes sense because it was already prepped for them, and I like the use of that jump right there on the Triglaw Protector to move themselves closer to their front gate. Diablo will finish out on the souls necessary, and it's going to be 9 to just about 9 in levels, and they throw out a little bit of damage here and there. And we reset, and we start to just check out what's happening across the map. Getting a Protector with full energy. Ouch. Garrosh wasn't a war criminal. He was a good orc boy who didn't do nothing. I agree. Didn't people get super mad? I think Garrosh was the shaman hero on Hearthstone before he was put into Heroes of the Storm. I don't know enough about lore, to be honest, to tell anyone. Someone has to stop Sylvanas in retrospect. Speed doesn't stack, you only get the highest bonus. That is very true. They did change that as well. It works the same way, I believe, in armor. It will just take, there's a max, and then it will take like the highest from that, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't armor work that same way? It's tense for both sides. Let's actually cycle through some of the other numbers once again. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. Light Bomb coming out from the Anduin, but with the Genji, that makes complete sense. That we've actually seen a lot of teams running this lately. Dane is going to be getting thrown around here. That's going to be Earthquake coming out from Thrall. That's going to be the Warlord's Challenge. That's going to be the X-Strike in the back line as well. A lot of damage coming out here. There was a Light Bomb that worked out. Sturge actually getting pushed away, but they get the Genji kill in response. 1 for 2 trade thus far, as they are going to try and make it 3, but they're not able to do so. And Nate just living with all this energy right now, just having a great time at full bar. Meanwhile, Thrall's getting pushed around below us as Stock is able to make it out alive right there. And that's going to be continued healing from Anduin with the Divine Star. And we just reset once. Like, Unemployed Gaming has a lot of great rotations right now and a lot of good damage as well. Look at the healing numbers between these two teams as well. I mean, Lucio is constant healing within that giant AoE circle, and we'll be seeing that go up for the majority of the time. As I say that, he's literally on speed, and I'm like highlighting nothing on that, but Anduin's still putting out a decent 18k in healing. Thrall not too far off from the Zarya self-healing as well. And we can get an idea of what some of the kills look like as well here. Neither team wants to play too aggressive. We are going to be getting our next objective here. I didn't look at the timer. Yeah, I was like, I feel like it should be close, but I was like, I did not look at the timer whatsoever. I just know it's 2 minutes 30 when the Trigger Protector does fall before we get the announcement again. Thrall continuing to push out bottom lane. Make sure that experience isn't going to be falling too far behind. Genji, I did not look at Genji's build whatsoever, but we have Shuriken Mastery, as well as Perfect Defense. See if they can get that cooldown reduction. That was a decent trade. Yeah. No gravel bomb. Garrosh threw like 200 people off a cliff. Is that serious, Cat Peach? Garrosh just threw people off cliffs? We continue to see this fight break out. Hold on, toss goes out onto Ninja right there, who does get the Apocalypse. Ring of Frost comes out as well. Genji with the Light Bomb, the Extract in the back line. Warlord's Challenge coming out from that Garrosh. Break it down was used by the Lucio. Right above us, Sturge is so very low. Gets the friendly tossed out. Leap of Faith pulling Ninja out of there, but I don't think they wanted to get out. They seemed like they were continuing to fight a little bit. Oh my god. This Genji should have died. That Lucio damage was so very close to getting the kill, but they managed to pick off Vala, and that's it for now. They don't have the 13 talent tier on the side of Reborn Knights Red, but they did manage to get that kill, and so that while they're going to have that kill advantage, they're going to step up onto this point. Toss goes out, and that puts the Ninja in a decent spot right there. Overpower onto the Lucio. They throw out that Divine Star. Stomp going to be coming in here as well. They did get a little bit of healing from that Nexus. They are making kind of the enemy team do a lot of the work on this biotic emitter, as they have Ninja kind of anchoring right now. Dane Blow is going to be stepping onto the point. That's going to be the Graviton Surge, forcing a couple members away as well. This fight is just a muddled mess as they're all sitting in this corner. Jaina first goes down. Warlord's Challenge was out as well. Garrosh to follow 1-for-1 as they find a Genji. Biotic emitter was picked up and dropped down immediately. Light Bomb goes on to Diablo. Gonna get the stun onto a few. Can they make it out of here? Renee's Radiant Vengeance coming out from Rexpa as they are back, and Diablo goes down, losing souls. Control point B. Nobody on it. Biotic emitter. Fought over, picked up, put down, and resets the map in a sense. Or, well, I guess not the map so much as it kind of just resets the battle right now. Let's jump over to the vision for the members of Reborn Knights. Oop, I was hitting C. I was like, why am I not? Okay, there we go. Let's jump onto someone who isn't going to be dinging constantly. Unless, you know what, stream probably wants to hear the dings. The dings are just satisfying. Stacks all day. Ninja steps up onto the point right now. And they force them off. I was showing Vision as well just to show, like, they have no idea that well, they have an idea that their camps are being stolen because they can see that someone was over here. Well, they might not know, but they're going to know very soon that Sturge and Rexpa will be finishing that out, and they're going to have double turret camps for our next objective here, but they are working their way through the charge under this. I'm just skipping through, just looking at some of the quick questing talents. Zarya did finish the level 1 and level 4 questing talent right there. Gyara's still working on that Warbreaker. Warbreaker sounds wrong. Nope, Warbreaker. Genji at 66 out of the 90 for the 75 for the Shuriken Mastery. I thought that was an odd one. Oh, that's a nice Earthquake coming out, as well as a Graviton Surge to force them away as they do also get the Ring of Frost. Val's the first one to go down. Jaina did finish that Ice Block as well, so they are going to be able to get the Ice, or the Frost Bite, so they are able to get the... I can't talk tonight, apparently. Why did Baja left? It's such a terrible tragedy. Did I? Wait, what? Oh, the Garrosh throwing people over the cliff. Because I was picturing Garrosh, like, people just lined up to Garrosh, and he was just doing, like, the toss like he does in Here's the Storm. That's all I was picturing. I got scared seeing the time in the game so far. Actual time. Having chat cover the others. What? I thought you lost. Okay. Manga TOS. Why would it's what? Let's continue into our bottom lane, as they do have the Trigger Protector in favor for the members of Reborn Knights Red, but they don't have their 15s just yet. They're trying to prep themselves for control point C as they're going to be opening this up. Rainbow taking a lot of damage right there. Going to get some healing from the shielding from the Trigger Protector that does have some armor reduction onto it. Vala with the Rain of Vengeance going to be tossing Lucio forward. Ice Block was used. That's going to be the pull out from Ando, and the Leap of Faith is good, but can Ninja stay alive? Nope. And they will go down. Shuriken Mastery was finished by the Genji right there, as I think they're trying to chase this Thrall away and cue the Benny Hill music. Just, that's it. You're dead. 16 to 15 in levels, and the members of Unemployed Gaming have done a great job of continuing to hold this out. They do lose a little bit in their bottom lane. they're going to try and answer against that in their own fashion right now, as they'll be opening this up and prepping the lane in the same way for their favor as well. So it's a great back and forth thus far. Control point C might be the determining factor, like just completely in this game, because I've seen control point C Trigger Protectors go through bottom lane forwards, keep front walls and keeps, and then end the game as well. But we'll see. They also push up their wave as well. It's a really big wave that's hitting into the fort. Anduin's running around up here. Confused about that one. We all still love you, even though you apparently can't talk. Thank you. Sometimes my brain wants to say words faster than my mouth can say them, and it just doesn't work out. I don't know what was going on. Like, I wish I saw what that was. Maybe they were just clearing wave and they were just rotating out of lane. I don't know. They're going to be trading these out, though. They do see... This is actually a really good call coming out from Reborn Knights Black. They do see... Or Black. From Reborn Knights Red. They see the enemy team pushing up in this top lane, so they're going to go ahead and do exactly that in bottom lane. And I think there's a little bit more value to be said in the... Oh man, there's probably actually a little bit more value in the top lane now that I was about to say bottom lane, mostly because of the Trigger Protector, but now there's periodic catapult pressure coming through top lane, so every third wave there will be a catapult, meaning that they're going to need to deal with this during the control point C. In the past, we've actually seen teams who have a dominant momentum and a lot of good value already happening in the game in their favor. You'll see them take control point B Trigger Protectors and push all the way through, keep in the top lane. That way you have constant catapult pressure coming in through that top lane, and it puts that control point C on a time ticker. That's so wrong. It's a time bomb essentially, because you either have to play around the point and try and get the Trigger Protector, or you have to worry about catapults eventually ending through your top lane. Fishy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone from a Fishy stream. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful stream, and welcome everyone. We are currently in Game 1 of our Best of 3 series between the members of Unemployed Gaming versus Reborn Knights Red, and this is a Division B West matchup. Control point C going to be opening up in about 10 seconds here. Rexpa and friends going to be continuing to push up top lane, it looks like. Maybe they'll just get one wave. Let's jump over the vision for the blue team right now, because they're the ones rotating around, and I want to see what they find right now. I think we did see that the enemy team was in the aggressive side of the map right there. Anduin just showed, yeah. They're seeing, yeah, they know that there's something fishy going around right now. They know that there's also no one on this point because there's no charge going over, and you can see the danger pings coming out. Camp is up and available. Sturge steps forward. Mid lane is going to have a wave pushed in. Top lane has a wave pushed in as well. They do go for the channel right now. They know someone's on this point because this is going up right now. Anduin and friends are showing for the time being, but there's... I actually like that a little bit, just to jump on the point, to be like, oh, they're just channeling, let's go do this, and then they run off, and because there is a little bit of a timer where that circle does go down. If they do notice that circle decreasing over time, then they're like, all right, they're not on that point, it's all a bait. And I think they're trying to go for Triglav while the enemy team is going to take down a second fort of the game, also going to be taking another camp to push in through top lane. This is Kobe, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by. And thank you for doing a shout out for a fishy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad that command actually, it works as well. Oh, toss from Sturge. A little bit of poke damage here and there. Ninja's so very low. That was oh my god, I can't think of it. The expulsion zone kind of helping Ninja stay alive right there, pushing them away from the enemy team. Genji's showing in top lane, so they know that there's no Genji to come down this bottom lane, and they can just leave one. They'll rotate out, maybe go for their biotic emitter. They do have the 20 talents here over the opposing side. Farflight Quiver for the Valo right there, which is basically just it's kind of like, or it's her version of like the Nexus Blades, which we used to always say Nexus Blades GG. Just because it was such a strong talent. No, it's just, I think it was like attack speed, and it also reduced the enemy member's speed. But anyways, Light Bomb goes out. Genji with the extract. There's a lot of damage going to the back line. That is also going to be this earthquake happening the entire time. Double biotic emitters are going to be dropped right here, and Ring of Frost goes out as well. Genji's the first one to go down. Can they find a kill here? Toss goes out from that Garrosh as well. They fought into this without their 20 talent tiers, and they are getting punished by it as Imperius gets thrown in there as well, and they managed to pick off 4 members. Anduin is able to make it out alive, but meanwhile through top lane they already had a great wave push into this, and they're going to go ahead and say let's take keep potentially end game. They don't need a Triglav Protector. Look at their posturing as well. They're working on the far side of this keep, so that means that they want to try and go for core after this. Pull away talents really quickly, and we can see if they can make the end. 30 seconds on average, I'd say, for all these members. Do they have enough damage to end this? They've got a lot from that Vala, and they've got a lot of great tanking as well. Shielding coming out to the friendly members. I believe that's from the Angelic Armaments upgrade at level 20. What is the name of that? I'm curious. Yeah. Heavenly Host. Okay. And that's going to be core going down. The members of Unemployed Gaming going to be taking game number 1 right there as they move on up in our best of 3 series, up 1 point. GG, well played. Hey, Bandit. Did you rip open another toy, bud? Are you hiding it? Sturge stun was money. Yeah, I agree. The 20 talent tier upgrade. Oh no, wait! I thought he took the. There it is. It was the Earthshaker. That got so much value right there, right at that last fight. We're gonna show stats once again, and let's get a message out to. Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to find out what we want to do here in just a moment, and then we'll get ourselves ready for game number 2. Let's also update the team scores and get all that information correct for everyone at home. Oh, that was won by this team, right? Nope, that was won by this team. Okay, and we know what our map is as well. We can invite both teams because I know what all the team players' names are pretty much, because everyone has arcade right in front of it, which is perfect for me. It's easy GG's. Invite to game. Classic Galaxy Brain play 4v5 down 20s. I made a new Stinger transition for the scenes you haven't seen it. For scenes if you haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Covey? Where was it posted? Unemployed Gaming inspires me. These are above master tier games, right? No, they're not. I think Division B is like 1 master, mostly diamond. We're just swapping some players around really quickly. Yep. There we go. These are the teams, don't change them. That would have actually been kind of fun. Yeah, I agree. And let me look at random profiles really quickly. All right, so this one, no placements. Let's see. Can we just do like that season? No placements. This season, no placements. All right. It's not showing me what I want. New game mode, player draft. Teams are. And we'll get going here into game number 2 in just a second. Murda posted on the Google Drive. I don't have the Google Drive. I don't get told things. Div B is like plat to master on average when we were last in it. There you go. Stark knows best because Stark was in it last year. Or last season. I think if Reborn Knights Red got their... with their full team, it would have been a really difficult... Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, let me go ahead and update one thing that I didn't do because I'm a bad caster. There we go. Let's go ahead and get on going because we... You too. We have ourselves a game number 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. On the left-hand side, we have got the members of Unemployed Gaming up 1 in our best of 3 series. And on the right, it is going to be Reborn Knights Red. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening for our Division B West matchup. Let's go ahead and jump into Infernal Shrines. And if you're sitting at home and you're like, wait, why Infernal Shrines? Got you. The home team this evening is going to be the members of Unemployed Gaming. They're going to ban out they're going to lose the coin flip. They'll ban out Dragonshire and Tomb the Spider Queen. Braxis Holdout and Sky Temple were banned out by the members of Reborn Knights Red. They opted for first pick in game 1, giving map priority over to the opposing side. Unemployed Gaming decided to take us to Volskaya Foundry and won that. Game number 2 is going to be the map choice of Reborn Knights Red. That's going to be Infernal Shrines, giving first pick, first ban over to the members of Unemployed Gaming. Let's go ahead and jump back into our draft as we already have a Kael'thas being banned out. And apparently, I'm getting a lot of love from the players in in draft chat right now. I'll send it to you in Discord. Thank you, Covey. I appreciate that. Thank you. For maybe the first time, I'll be asking, while not already knowing the answer, how do we get to Infernal Shrines? Baha winked at me. Oh. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for supporting these teams. I really do appreciate it. We're pushing for that partner continued. We'll get it. We'll just add I'll print out the deny and just frame it above my work desk and just see that denied email every single day and just be like, you know what, we're gonna get it. It might be a little depressing. Anyways, Kael'thas and Diablo will be banned out by the members of Unemployed Gaming, and an ETC will be banned out. And what else do we get rid of here on Infernal Shrines? Do we get rid of that Jaina? Do we get rid of something in the solo lane? What's the priority? Do you not want to deal with a support, a main tank, or something in the Shrine Clear department? Because that's really right now it's do we ban towards map? Do we ban towards what the team's strong with? Do we ban do we get rid of that Garrosh? Thank you for the cast. Oh, Baha man, thanks for the cast as always. You're welcome, Rock Your World. Thanks for coming by, my friend. I love you all. But seriously, thanks for the support. I really do appreciate it. Just lurking and watching, it means so much to me, and it pushes the channel a little bit further and closer towards our goals. First pick going to be coming out here on the side of Unemployed Gaming. I'm curious to see what their priority will be here. Is it going to be solo lane? Is it going to be in the support department? It's going to be in the or in the healing department. So they do want to get this Anduin right away. They want that leap of faith. They also want the light bomb potential on their side if they're going to be going into that. Or the Holy Word Salvation. Kind of a great blocker during the fight, unless you have someone to knock them out of it during it, like a Rainer. Then penetrating round will be easy. Kind of you hold it for that. I'll be in Tahoe again next week. Are you free? It depends when. I really don't, I don't know my schedule whatsoever. I know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing on Friday. This Friday. But yeah, keep me up to date, and we'll see what we can do. I know Sunday night I'm going to another concert. Why I would go on a Sunday night? Beyond me. But my neighbors are playing, and I want to support them. But this is going to be a Ragnaros. I'm very excited about this. Ragnaros on Infernal Shrines with a Zarya as well. Alex draws a Joan on the right-hand side, so they're going to be having that duo right there, strong for control. And they're showing, I wouldn't say showing their hand, but they're definitely going down that avenue of, we want to play a little more passive, we want to play a little more controlling, we're going to pop that Dragon form and step forward onto you with that. Anubrak was banned out on the right-hand side because they do need some sort of... They need some sort of main tank to initiate as well, and the Anubrak would do a great job of that. The web wrap is a huge shutdown as well. Having to draft around, that's not a fun time. You bet. Yeah, keep me up to date, Rocky World. Just message me. Jaina will be banned out here because they also need the Shrine Clear on the right-hand side from Reborn Knights Black. Oh my, I don't know why. I think it's just that's the team I casted the most of. But they need some Shrine Clear, and they need a solo lane. So something in the, a Gul'dan wouldn't be horrible here. Paired into that, maybe you go into Lunara, you get the vision, you also get that extra damage over time on top of the damage over time, and then for the solo lane, you could go into something like Imperius, you could go into something like a Blaze. Blaze is extremely strong here. It looks like we're going to be getting a Varian with a Vala. Lots of Varian tonight, huh? Lots of Varian. As well as Vala. Well, just in this series right now, but Varian showing up in both series so far. Last two picks going to be coming out from the members of Reborn oh my god. Of Unemployed Gaming, Anduin, Ragnaros, Zarya. Cho'Gall, easy Cho'Gall. Easy Cho'Gall. Ragnaros solo. Easy Cho'Gall. Please, give me this. Give me this. It's not. Well, I am happy about this. Arthas will be picked up here, so it's going to be main tank Arthas with a Orphea. And on a map where people have to clump up and fight in a tight corridor, Orphea gets a lot of value. Also, her maneuverability and momentum that she can bring to the team is really, really terrifying. You can stagger out a lot of deaths, and if she gets one kill and she can kind of chase the team with that endpoint, and she's getting those resets on that, or that Shadow Waltz, that's just, it's sustained damage from her. It's really, really good. So Garrosh again? Apparently not, but we've got a bad guy? we're going to be seeing Azul Jin donating axes into the face of some of the members of Unemployed Gaming. I like a good Zul'jin game. I haven't seen a Zul'jin game in quite some time, and we're going to Infernal Shrines here. Maybe speed shields this time? They don't have a Lucio to boost their speed. Sorry, I thought I muted myself there for a second. All right, we have a literal sip of water left, and I have not gone to the bathroom since we started stream. So, ooh, we are getting into it. Bandit, what's your breakdown from the draft? Analysis. Give it to me, my dude. Fair. Troll pick? In a sense. Okay, let's see. I do have... Ooh, very cool, Kobe. Thank you for sending that to me. I appreciate it, my dude. Set the transitions to 150 milliseconds if you want to use it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I will do so, but we currently have a game and I need to actually pay attention and be a caster. Alrighty, let's do that. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Unemployed Gaming up 1 in our best of 3 series. Tsukini is going to be on the Anduin. There we go. Nathan is going to be on that Zarya. Sturge will be on the Arthas. Bridge to Death will be on the Ragnaros, and Rexbull will be on the Orphea. On the right-hand side, trying to take us to Game 3, we got the members of Reborn Knights Red. Rise will be on that Alex Strauss. It was like on the tip of my tongue and then it just wasn't there. Danebo will be on that Zul'jin. Ninja will be on the Joanna. Stampo, I'm guessing, is going to be on the Vala, and Stock will be on the Varian. Good mount synergy and skin. Good skinergies right there. Level 1's nothing too out of the ordinary. We are going to be seeing Demolitions Expert for the Zarya in this game. No Feel the Heat from them this time. We also do have Bone Slicer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bone Slicer for the Zul'jin. Not going to be going into the Headhunter. Which, I don't know, like, I mostly, and I would say pretty much only play Zul'jin in Brawls, and so I'm always just like, why not Headhunter? It's 1.1 extended range, plus the 1.1 extended range from this after 150 or 75 stacks. I'm just saying. You could be like, all the way at the core and just autoing from there. No, it's not that much increase, but still, I mean, overall 2.2 range increase is really, really big for a hero that literally takes their health away as they auto attack sometimes if you have that that enabled right there. But Stampo is taking a lot of damage from Rexpa. Healing Circle going to be coming out from Rise, going to get that burst to the friendly team as they step further forward onto that. The only hard part with that Healing Circle is going to be Arthas throwing out the constant Howling Blast onto those. Now, they didn't go into the oh my god, I'm trying to think of the Howling, nope, Frost Presence at level 1. I was waiting to see if we have a Shifting Meteor to hit stock right there. They didn't, I don't know, like, it's, I like both of these drafts so much right now, but the Howling Blast, or the Frost Presence, I think gets so much value, especially with the Healing Circle, because the fact that you can just throw it right through and connect onto quite a few people with that. We'll see. Rhyme is going to block some of that damage coming in from the Zul'jin as well. And I'm looking at the minimap right now. Seems like Bridge to Death is doing a little bit of double duty, or at least helping out the friendly team. Oh, they're going to be doing double duty since they're going to be rotating down to this bottom lane camp right now. I was like, why do you have Ragnaros rotating 2 lanes when the team should be typically doing mid to bottom? The Colossal Smash out of nowhere. Stock with the smush with the sword, and they find their first blood on the side of Reborn Knights Red. Cheeky and sneaky. That, I wasn't ready for Colossal Smash, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't looking at the talents at 4, and I was just like, oh, okay, and then I heard the yell, and I'm like, what? This is what we're doing? Okay. I feel like auto attackers need a range buff, to be honest. But then how am I gonna dive them? I was telling you now, just end it before I forget. No worries at all. This is the best rag in this is the best rag in North America? Surprise! Oh, I need that audio bit. I'll make a note of that to add that as one of my audio bits. But mostly, you know, when you hear that Colossal Smash, you're mostly just gonna hear, "We're dead." And then we're gonna be able to continue to go into our first objective. This will be an Arcane Punisher, excuse me, a Frozen Punisher for the top lane right now. Sorry, I love that Kevin sound bit. It's still 6-6 in levels. We do have that Ragnaros popping the Molten Core a little early, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Typically, we see them wait till right around that 30 skeletal defender mark to try and maybe cheese this a little bit. Also, you won't have that for the defense. It's a 2-minute cooldown on that Molten Core, but Dragon Queen is going to be popped by the Alexstrasza. They step further into this. That's going to be the Leap of Faith going to be able to pull them out. Nathan is going to be targeted by that Varian who did use the Colossal Smash onto them. They're holding this over, but they don't have many skeletal defenders in their favor on the side of Reborn Knights Red. We do have a lot of tanking coming out from Ninja. That was a little too much. I don't think there's anything they can do on the side of Reborn Knights Red, and that was a bit of a misplay, stepping that far forward into the enemy team like that. They step back onto this point, and this should actually be first objective going over in favor for the members of Unemployed Gaming. And it looks like, yeah, Varian and Ragnaros will be rotating down into their respective lanes. And let's see how they go for this on the left-hand side. Show vision for, let's show vision for Arthas right now. Frozen Punisher pushing in here, gets the jump over the wall. Gonna try and pull them down to this lower part. Now we typically see them pulling them over to this lower part rather than up here, because if they go up here, that it will prioritize the well. This is where you want it to just attack this fort, and so they can save their well a little bit for more of that sustain. Rise is gonna be able to back off right there. No Molten Core or no Dragon Queen up and available just yet. A lot of good damage gonna be coming out into some of these members, but no kill gonna be yielded from it. Zul'jin just throwing in the damage into this Punisher, and it is gonna take out the front gate, and they will be able to get most of the health of this fort down. Ninja way too low, gets picked off once again, unfortunately. Really good picks coming out so far in favor for the members of Unemployed Gaming. I'm just trying to find someone without a questing talent. There we go. Ninja way overstepped. I agree. Bridge got... Huh? Stormnado, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by. Sorry, I looked over, I thought I was missing pings, but we're good. We're all good. We have camps going to be picked up, and we do have lane rotations beginning once again. Let's actually look through some questing talents. We do have that Dread for the Orphea, sitting at 1 out of the 30 stacks necessary. The Sulfurous Hungers at level 1, that empowers Sulfurous, is going to be finished out as well. They are going to be on 10 out of the 15 stacks on that Catching Fire. Demolitions Expert sitting at 32 out of the 40, if I'm not mistaken. We have 46 out of the 150 for the Frozen Tempest on that Arthas. Oh, Arcanite Axes for the Zul'jin, but they want to hit those 30 stacks on the U1X baseline quest, so that way they can get the double cleave, because getting that with the Arcanite Axes is huge. You can actually just see they got a bunch of stacks throwing those in right there and connecting onto a few members. And then we have the Creed of the Hunter for that Vala, sitting at 49 out of 100, and 0 stacks for the Varian. Let's look at the Varian stacks a little closer, see how they're actually progressing. So Heroes Attack, 20 out of 50, Takedowns, 1 out of 5, and Globes Gathered. So they're progressing. They've got a few more Globes, but the big thing I think is going to be these heroic kills. Both these teams playing a little bit slower, a little bit safer in this game number 2 right now. It is only 7 minutes in, and we do have our next Punisher popping up in the bottom lane. Speaking of, let's look at the tower situation. The front gates are pretty well defended on both sides. They might be able to get the jump, but 10 talents here for both sides. Is that a Graviton Surge I see? Are we going for the upgrade at level 20 where we get the silence on the Graviton Surge? Because, all right, so get this. So you have Light Bomb and Graviton Surge, and then you have a Saphir Smash coming in here. I would only expect this to be the Eternal Feast to pair into all that lockdown and no, they're going to go for the Crushing Jaws. So there's just more setup and... Oh, let's see. There's that. This is what I was talking about. Sustained damage coming out from the Orphea. Crushing Jaws do come out. She gets the swap over to the other side. Gonna throw out a little bit of damage here and there, and they'll heal back up. That self-healing coming out from the Orphea is really strong. Let's actually jump over that and highlight that really quickly, as I did the wrong button. Orphea's done 3,300 to herself, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but still, like as an assassin, to be able to have that much self-sustain, that's a good spot to be in. 11 to 10 in our levels. Let's cycle through some of the other numbers once again and see what they're able to do with the second shrine. It is going to be an Arcane Punisher. Anduin's talent where he pulls you reminds me of those leashes people have in their toddlers at Walmart, so I call it the toddler leash. I was confused when you said that earlier. That is so funny. The leap of faith just being called the toddler leash. That's funny. That's really funny. I grew up like teaching snowboarding and stuff, and I saw a lot of people, they had those on their kids when they were going down the hill, and it was just like, That on a chairlift is really terrifying to me. That is also going to be a huge guillotine coming out, but this is also going to be this... Oh my god, just... The Cleansing Flame coming out from the Alexstrasza will be helping out with that kill. That's going to be a big old Graviton Surge. The Crushing Jaws followed up afterwards. We had the Sulfur Smash. They still pick up the Arcane Punisher and 3 kills with it. I'm seeing and I'm getting why they went for the... Jesus. I'm seeing why they went for the Crushing Jaws instead of the Eternal Feast right there. Whew. That is... That's some good aggression coming out right there. Top lane does have periodic catapult pressure coming through, and so they're going to need to deal with this and just back that off really quickly. They can see that they're up there, and let's actually jump to the vision once again for the Unemployed Gaming, as they can count quite a few members in that top and mid lane. So they say, let's go ahead and siege in further. Let's try and get a lot more value for ourselves throughout these lanes, and it's working out so far for them. Punisher still sitting just below 50%. There's going to be a rotation coming in from these teams. Oh, Sturge is going to be stepping further forward onto the Vala right there, forcing them back just a wee bit. Divine Star comes out. Sturge is just stepping up onto Stomp. Not to Stompo. There we go. And Punisher goes down, and it will be taking down a decent amount. Won't be taking down any sort of keeps, but they do get the fort, and this is going to be the reset on the map. We're looking at, I think, right around the 12-minute mark. I think we should get the announcement. Maybe a little bit after that. I walked away for 10 seconds and 4 people died. That's spontaneous combustion. I missed it by blinking. Woo! What are we sitting at? Let's look at, I'm gonna look at Varian right now. So he's finished out the globes. He needs to attack more heroes, and he's at 2 out of the 5 out of the takedowns. It's 14 to 13, 7 to 2 in kills. That is impressive right now coming out from Unemployed Gaming, but... Oh no, the Graviton Surge will be connecting onto them. That's going to be the Cleansing Flame coming out from the Alexstrasza. They do get the Crushing Jaws and find the Zul'jin kill right there. That damage is removed. That's going to be the Cleansing Flame getting some value, and this Vala trying to make their way out. The Shield Glares from Ninja are denying some of the auto attack damage. Now they turn their sights onto this Varian. They're still fighting under the tower, but they've got siege damage coming in from them. Paler Camp, while they do drop that Shifting Meteor from the Ragnaros, they're not going to be able to find a kill just yet. They are still trying to step up onto this, but it's not yielding them enough, and they do lose their fort in mid lane. That's not the next lane for the Punisher, but Johanna does go down right there, and that's still going to be a 2-for-none trade overall during that push pressure. And now they rotate back here. Ragnaros should get the clear onto this, but they will be losing the majority of... Actually, no, Ragnaros has got some decent clear. The Shaman won't be able to target this down, but it's going to be very, very low in the top lane. The hard part is, too, because this would mitigate the periodic catapult pressure, and they could at least even out that in that lane. But man, the Reborn Knights Red a little bit behind right now, as the enemy team is going to be approaching 16s. Let's go ahead and check through some of the other numbers and look what those are going to be when it comes to damage experience and healing. Graviton Surge plus Alex Abundance to punish this Alex. Yeah. I like the way they're playing it, because you can see it, like anytime she throws the Abundance Circle on the ground, they're just like, all right, cool, target that. And then everything that they have afterwards is just a big old poop. Good old Stamapo. Stamapo. There you go. Oh wait, Joanna? Hello? Ninja? What you doing there, bud? Varian with the Colossal Smash onto Sturge. This is going to be the Light Bomb connecting onto 2 right there. That's going to be the Arcanite Axis going out. Guillotine as well. Graviton Surge is in the response. Do they have something afterwards? Crushing Jaws. Zul'jin goes down as well as the Varian. Cleansing Flames a touch too late. Next shrine will be top lane Punisher, and they're opening this up further. They can go ahead and pick up the next Punisher. They'll also potentially have this top lane keep down, and now they're going to be walking further onto that. They want to try and take it right there. They should be able to take this easy. I don't think they're going to be able to end game, but this gives them the opportunity, as I just said. Punisher will walk straight through top lane and go into the core if they can get it. I would definitely say that Reborn Knights Red have one more opportunity, at least 2 more opportunities for a defense if this is coming their way, even just to try and fight over this point. But still, no 16 talent tier on their side. They're going to need to look for that before they look for a fight. And that was one of the things that they did play in the last game. They were trying to take some of these talent tier fights down, and it just wasn't working out for them. Is that the game plan once again here? Arthas steps forward, a little bit of a spray. Feels bad, bro. Yeah, they know that they can't take this. Oh, are they going to try and take this for real? Let's pull away the talents and see if they manage to pull it off, as this is going to be our fight breaking out right now. They step further forward into this. That's going to be a huge guillotine into the backline. They find themselves in Anduin, but Varian does go down. Ninja so very low. That's the Dragon Queen form going to be popped, and Sturge is trying to make their way out. Meanwhile, that's going to be Vala just getting these auto attacks into the side, and they trade out here and there, 2 for 2 thus far, and now they're looking for another one. Can they get the Zarya right now? It's Ninja so very low. Can they get the kill? Zarya does go down, and they do get the Zul Jin, and they find themselves a... I cannot believe it. Ragnaros is easily going to be able to pick this up, and so Vala needs to back out. If they actually kill... Oh, wait. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm, everybody. There is nobody alive on the map right now. Just kidding. Varian just came back up, and they're going to be rotating into top. That is such a...
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
I love that. That is so... I was wondering if that's what would happen, if it would just be like, all right, cool, like, I dropped my shifting meteor and you got me with the multi-shot and we both kill each other, like, who's gonna clear the shrine? And just best Ragged, eh? Oh, I just saw it on stream as well. Oh, that is so funny. Colossal Smash goes out onto one. That's going to be the Leap of Faith, or the Toddler Leash, as Chad has called it. They're trying to find themselves another pick right here if they can stagger out of death. That's the Cleansing Flame coming out. Also going to pop the Armory of the Dead. Now trying to turn this around. Graviton Surge comes out. Joanna just walks right out of it. No big deal. Light Bomb came out as well. Alexstrasza comes down from that from the Cleansing Flame form right there. Crushing Jaws goes out. Does pull the Alexstrasza right back in, but she gets that Abundant Circle right there. Ninja so very low, and Rex was chasing out onto the Zul Jin, who's going to be getting... taken out right there. It looks like Rexpa had a bit of a problem with their hearth button. Seemed like it might have... We're dead. Alrighty, that push, like that fight right there, holy crap, but that is going to be the members of Unemployed Gaming wiping the enemy team. The GGs are actually already being called out as the Arcane Punisher, Mortar Punisher moves its way through top lane. I don't think there's going to be enough time for a defense onto this, as they've already shredded through the core shielding and more than 50% of its health, or well, I guess now 50% of its health, and that is going to be game number 2 taken by the members of Unemployed Gaming. GG. Well played. Yeah, Rob Christie. Wow is a good way to just surmise that. Okay. Just gonna find out if anyone wants to do an interview, and then we'll go ahead and take care of that. But don't you go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere, chat. Because we got a potential interview. Alright, looks like we might get Sturge. They're the one who's messaging me. Oh. Alright, hold on. So at this time, we are going to be joined by, just in case, I'm assuming you're Sturge?
That is me.
Alrighty, well, welcome, Sturge. Congratulations on your 2-0 victory. How you feeling, my friend?
Oh, you know, pretty loose. Just enjoying the breeze.
Have you been playing on a beach?
I actually got like 800 fans going right now because, you know, I gotta get sweaty, but the rest of my team doesn't.
What? Okay.
Somebody's gotta set it all up, you know?
Well, let's actually get into these games a little bit here. Going into Reborn Knights Black, we had some map bans and all that, but we went to Volskaya Foundry as the first map. Do you banned out a Tychus and a Maltheo? Was it literally just to meme and try and get the Cho'Gall ban, or were you legit trying to go for that Cho'Gall?
So we got a pretty interesting strat here where we can go a couple ways with our draft, and setting it up like that is usually just the best way for us to get into the mindset of if we really need to Cho'Gall, we can, but ideally we're never gonna have to do it. It's there.
Does anybody ever really need to no, just kidding. No, I was visibly upset on stream that we didn't get a Cho'Gall. So
I mean, I heard you calling it during the second game. That's when I knew. I was like, we got to be careful here.
No,
Can't
it's
give away the secret strat too early.
now Volskaya Foundry, there was a lot of good back and forth. Were there any moments where it felt like they were starting to kind of put the pressure and bring it back to you, and they might have started to run away with it, or was it kind of, did it feel like Unemployed Game was in the driver's seat for the majority of that game?
We got a little caught up early on the first support camp, but after that point, it was kind of just like snowball in our favor. We did lose the protector during the second objective, but we quickly fixed that going forward.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
got a little too overzealous, you know.
Yeah, there was definitely a great back and forth in that game, but now moving into game number 2, a lot more dominant. We're on Infernal Shrines, and it seems like you guys got the draft that you wanted. Like there's a lot of comfortability. There's a lot of great synergies. One of the things that they actually asked in chat, and I was thinking that it's the same thing, Graviton Surge, was that kind of an answer to the Alex Strausen a little bit? Or was it just like, we want this setup, we want this blow up, and this is what we're going for from the start?
Well, let's just put it this way. When you get the best rag NA, you gotta play him. Like, you can't just leave him out there, and Graviton's just the perfect way for us to set up into it, so we pretty much just synergized the picks really well at that point.
Was it like originally like, hey, we're gonna go rag, but we might go lava wave, we might not play that Graviton blow up, or was it just like
we are smashing all the way through?
Yeah, okay.
100% of the games.
We want that Sulfuris.
Because if he goes lava wave, he always gets MVP. So we gotta keep him on the low. You know,
Oh, so it's like, you know, we got to make sure our player isn't that good, but they are that good.
yeah, we gotta keep him in check. You know?
Oh no, thank you so much for the interview. These games are such a blast to cast. Before I let you run, any shoutouts that you'd like to give? The floor is all yours, my friend.
Oh yeah, totally. Bunch of shoutouts here. Shout out to Scooney for not wanting to do this interview so that I could step up and get this one in again. Shout out to Bridge for being the best rag NA and proving it once again. You know, can't really just let him talk it and not walk it. And then we got a shout out to Nate over here. Honestly, I love it when he plays Zarya. It's probably one of my favorite things to see. And then shout out to Rexpa for just kind of hanging on, I guess. I don't really know too much of what he does for our team, but like he's always there, so it's kind of like weird. Because, like, we can't really kick him off yet. I don't know, something's going on with him. Shout out to you for casting our game, because, honestly, thank you so much. We love to just get cast here.
Thank you.
And shout out to Div B for just hard flaming each other, because it's always great to just see stuff like that, and then we get to come in here and do all these interviews and just meme around.
No, it's always great. It's always very, very good. But I had such a blast with this series. Thank you so much for the interview and the games and everything. I can't wait to see you further down in the Nexus Gaming Series season. You have a great night, my friend.